Are we back? Let's see. Did I make a new stream? Apparently there's a new stream. I don't know how all of this works. I'm new to streaming. So let's see here. Alright, we're back. And we're looking at the Fysetc Voron V0.2 kit. And if you were here a minute ago, you'll know we were already looking at stuff. So hopefully, some folks find their way back over here. And now we got the highway making noise out there. Hey, there's Calyx. On the downside, I crashed OBS. On the bright side, the iPhone camera is gonna work now, probably. I say that, cross your fingers. All right, let's see. Switch back into OBS. All right, so we need to give this a stend, make it nice and tall. Oh gosh, I need to do some work out here. It is chaos. This workbench is ridiculous. I say workbench, but I'm on a folding table from Walmart. I think this is where I got it from, was Walmart. Let's see. No, you don't fold that way, do you? You fold this way? No, don't break it. Hey, there we go. Don't mind the mess over there. Let's move this guy. Let's see. My phone screen's pretty, or cameras are pretty gnarly. Let me get those cleaned up. Oh. All right, I'm going home. I've had enough. Just realized I should have blocked that off. I don't want to dox myself. All right. So, hey, I did fix it. Calyx, I like the idea for fireworks in the printer. That's a contender. So, can you guys see what I have inside of here? Well, it's closed, so you can't see what's inside yet. I mean, I'm home adjacent. Home's about 200 feet that way. I mean, I could probably live in here. The internet's just as fast because I ran Cat 5 underground from the house to the shed. Probably not something that a lot of people do, a dedicated Ethernet drop into their shed. But I guess I'm not a lot of other people. Being said, for the reason we're here, we're going to open a Voron kit. I made sure to hide the shipping label. Tape. I do want to say that I am incredibly grateful for Fysetc sending this kit over. They have been really responsive in all of my communications with them, which has been fantastic. And I'm really excited because they're giving me, a smaller content creator, an opportunity to kind of show off what they have going on and do something cool with their stuff. Now, I have not decided on a color scheme yet. Still thinking about that. And there's a non-zero chance, for those of you guys who were here last week, I talked a little bit about our friend of the channel, Shay Way. Shay is a super awesome guy, and he and I have talked a little bit. I might actually have him print the ABS parts that I need, because as of the moment, I do not have a machine capable of printing ABS or ASA reliably. All of my machines are open air. This is going to be my first fully enclosed 3D printer ever. Now, I do have a couple of options. I can make my own enclosure on the bamboo. on the P1P. Alternatively, I could put it inside of one of those grow tent enclosures that companies like Creality sell, and that would probably get the job done. I can risk it and try to print it open air. I have printed some ASA open air on the P1P. Alternatively, I can talk to some other people and see what we can make happen. What I think I'm going to do is I might reach out to some friends that can print ABS or ASA and have them print parts in one color scheme, and I might give them a go on my own. I'm thinking about doing a video about making myself a cardboard smithed enclosure. Your buddy Danek joined. What's up, Danek? How are you doing tonight, buddy? I didn't mean to do that, but we did it, so you can't undo what's in the past. So let me know what you guys think. If you have any color scheme suggestions, let me know. I'm kind of torn. And this isn't just because I love Polymaker, but I'm actually thinking teal and black. I've been on a really big teal and black kick lately. Blue is my favorite color. Well, actually, my favorite color is a nice dark purple, but like a royal blue is a little bit easier to find. Most purples that I find in my day-to-day life are really like pastel. Not a pastel color person. All right. So just let me know what you guys think. I want to know what color suggestions you think we should do. But I do have some ideas for the back panel. I think I'm going to do something custom for that. And I do have a friend who can help me out make that awesome. Polymaker neons. Dude, Danek, I have some of the Polymaker Pop Green ASA. That stuff is super vibrant. Like, I feel like it glows in the daylight. But I will have to look at the Pop Neons. And we are talking to a couple of other filament companies. A video that I'm really excited about that I have coming up is I'm planning a video where we talk about up-and-coming filament manufacturers. Like, it's no secret, I love Polymaker filament. I have Polymaker everywhere, and it has been nothing but great to me. I also am a big fan of Hatchbox. I've had great luck with Inland. Some people tell me that Inland is rebranded / white labeled Polymaker. I would believe it because it looks and prints really similar. The only difference is every spool of Inland that I've had up to this point, which for those of you who don't know, Inland is the house brand at Micro Center. But being said, Inland has all been on plastic spools and not cardboard spools. So I would think that even somebody that is having their filament made by Polymaker would also be on, you know, cardboard spools. But I digress. I have 2 companies lined up so far, one of which is actually based right here in Ohio. They're only about a 2-hour drive from me, which makes me super excited because after speaking with them, I found out they are opening up a storefront, and I am going to go and visit with them. We're going to go check out their store / assembly line and all of that and kind of see how the chocolate's made. So see, just think about that. Let me know what color combinations you guys think might look cool. I might do 3, but it's probably just going to be 2 colors. Again, not why we're here. Today, we're here for this Voron box. I'm really happy to see that everything is packaged well. Like, this foam, yeah, it kind of sucks to have a lot of it, but it is really nice. Eat. I don't know that I have ever gotten this many stickers with any 3D printer that I have ever purchased, ever. Like, these also appear to be pretty good quality stickers. Like, this one's like a bumper sticker. These are like, do you guys remember, for those of you who have built your own computer, you get those little tiny like Intel or AMD stickers so you can put it on your glass and show people what you're building? Kind of reminds me of that. These little spider dudes, they're like die cut, so I'll have to find something cool for these. I love stickers, but I tend to hoard them. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna find something better to do with them after I've placed them. All right, so we've got some safety guidelines, and we've got a some wiring information, a wiring diagram for our mains board, so that way we know exactly what's going on. Normally, stuff like this I would just chuck, but this feels kind of important, so I'm actually going to keep this. It's kind of like proper instructions, and I feel like we need them. Whoa! Fysetc! Whoa! Guys. Do you see this? This is printed parts. I didn't know they were sending me the version of the kit with the printed parts. Oh, this changes things. Oh, does this change things? Because now, I don't have to print them. And it's going to be like official Voron red and black. Oh, look at this. Fysetc. You guys. Oh, really hooking it up. They even included skirts? No way. Rad. Oh, let me bring you guys in closer so you can see. Check this out. Oh, man. The print quality's pretty good. Feels pretty stout. Like, for what I'm sure are just being mass produced, like, wow. I've seen... You expect this to be built by Thursday? Calyx, I have a day job, man. I have to go to work tomorrow. Try to sell some cars. So that way I can keep funding this YouTube channel. Holy cow. Guys, this is fantastic. All right. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Oh. Whoa, let's check this out. Looks like we have a pretty good first layer going on. We get a couple of first layer situations. All right, so this was obviously printed on a textured build plate. So, hides the first layer crimes. All right, I like it, I like it. The top surface on these parts, pretty good. Part feels pretty strong. Checking out this one though, this was printed on a different build surface. And that is Glassy Smooth Man. They did not... Okay. Something that I want to talk about. They did not cheap out on printing these parts. They feel very robust. Like, this part is very stout. And as I'm looking at the bottom of it, it looks like they went with... aha! It's like counting rings on a tree. I have to count the walls so I know how old this printed part is. There's like 5 walls on this. It's either 4 or 5. I'm really tired and not feeling great, so it's kind of hard to focus. But they did not cheap out on the print quality. I'm really impressed. Fysetc, thank you. Not only for sending over the kit, but for sending me these hefty pieces. Like, this is outstanding. Like, this bag's got some weight to it. More skirt pieces. Oh, what is this? What's going on here? Oh, all right. Let me bring this back in here. All right, so this is resin printed. So this is the little, like, excuse me, like emblem that goes inside the tool head. Sorry, my nails are long. They're clean. But this is resin printed. So in addition to actually FDM printing the parts, Fysetc printed the little NeoPixel diffuser in clear resin. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. I need to drink. One moment. I swear I'm not dying. Just very uncomfortable. Okay. So far, there's good stuff going on. We got a load of stickers. Big win. We have all of our printed parts. Excuse me, guys. Very sorry. Which means I don't have to do that. Which is even more exciting. That means we can get started on this much sooner. This is so much fun, I'm telling you. Pretty good quality. The foam's pretty decent. Like, everything appears to be in order. One second, guys, while I die. Okay, I think we're okay. We're back. Mostly. All right, so check this out. Everything in here looks packaged really well. So we've got a little box and another little box, and this is not a box. So I'm not going to open this can of worms, but this appears to be all of our enclosure panels, so that way the machine can be fully enclosed and print really hot stuff really fast. This little box right here appears to have our power supply. And it's a Meanwell. So Fysetc sent over a Meanwell power supply in our Voron kit, which is awesome. Is this one of the auto switching ones? I don't see a place to switch this. Oh, okay, it's hiding in here. But check that out. It's already set to 115, so I'm not going to underpower my power supply. Sweet. That's good stuff. Put that back in the box. I'm not trying to lose any of this. Like, I've already forgot to put a printed part away. This is how I ran into trouble on the 2.4, is I started losing stuff and not being organized. We are not going to do that on this build. We're going to stay organized. Probably not. Ah, okay, so we got some electronics going on here. Now this, right here, I was very curious to see. So, Fysetc, instead of using the Kirigami bed mesh system, they have done a bed mesh, the Kirigami bed mounting solution. Fysetc went with their own CNC milled bed mount, which I can use to call the dog to dinner. Oh wait, I have a bigger wrench here. Let's see here. Let's see. That doesn't have as good of a ring to it. Anyway, the reason that if you're building a V0 and the reason that you would go with something like this beefy CNC bed mounting or the Kirigami bed system is to increase rigidity and make your bed leveling easier. Apparently, something that some folks had issues with on the 3-point manual bed leveling was keeping things consistent. And these metal solutions like this or the Kirigami system are supposed to make that easier. What else do we have going on in here? All right, we've got some heat set inserts, which means I'm gonna have to find my soldering iron. We've got some Wago connectors, and we've got some screws. And I love that these are all organized. And then we have some sort of plug situation. Don't know what that is yet. I've not done a lot of research into what we're going to find in here. So, you guys are as much along for the ride as I am. So we're gonna just put that stuff away. What else we got going on? All right, so we've got a little wiring harness. We have spare crimps and connectors. This is a thermal fuse. Now, I do really like that the Voron machines use thermal fuses, because if you have a thermal runaway on your bed, the fuse will blow and kill power to the bed. Love that. Romula's 78. I built a Fysetc 0.1. It was pretty good. That's exciting. I unfortunately haven't always heard great things from their larger kits, but I do think that stuff's getting better. Like, I was pretty impressed with the quality of my spider board on my 2.4. So, I mean, I don't have any gripes, and it seems like everything's pretty good so far. We've got just the most adorable little magnetic build plate and our bed heater. This is a 75 watt, 24 volt bed heater, and then a nice chunk of aluminum for our build plate. So this little guy is adorable, and just think about this for a second. So this printer is a 120 millimeter X and Y. That's not big. Like, obviously this is a small, it's a baby. It's just a baby. Being said, my Bamboo A1 that's on the way, A1 Mini, is only 185 cubed, which means this is not that much smaller than the Bamboo. So what my goal is, I really am hoping that I can have the V0 build done either around the same time or right before the Bamboo comes in. So that way we can kind of compare the two machines side by side while they're both really fresh. Yes. Owen Wilson, wow. 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 So that's all really good stuff. But this box, much like an ogre, has layers. So let's keep going. I feel like these layers are going to keep getting heavier. Like, this box was not light. All right. So here's where we've got some fun stuff happening. This looks like there's a mystery in here. What do you guys think is in this mystery bag? We're going to open that last. Let me know what you think the mystery is, though. Ugh. Do we have any more layers, or is this it? All right. We're at the bottom of the bottle, which means I'm going to pull this out and eat this box because it's in the way. All right. Black table, black foam, black parts. You can't see it. Let's go. No, but seriously, what's in here? Glass plate or PEI texture sheet. I hope it's not glass the way that I just casually threw it. Pretty bad about that stuff. I don't know where to start. I don't know if I want to start on this end or this end. Bottom of prints. Power lead in the bag. This is the power lead that I just threw? Or is this my power lead? We're going to start over here. What? No way. Oh. How rad, man. All right. Power cable. Pretty standard stuff. It's one of these dudes. You see them everywhere. Everybody's got them. We got some stepper motors. These are custom branded, custom printed Fysetc steppers. This is a 1.8 degree hybrid stepper motor made by Fysetc Motors. Pretty rad. I'm not going to pull all of those out. They are pre-crimped, which is great. Now, come here, you. Then we got this little dude, just adorable. It's another 1.8. This is going to be for our extruder. I think, what is this size? Is this a NEMA 14? Is that what these are? I don't remember my stepper motors. Okay, where to start? I'm not pulling all these extrusions out, probably. But they're so small. They're so little. They're adorable. Look how, just look how cute that is. It's a little baby. Little baby. Okay. Got some textile wire loom. I actually really like this stuff. I have had printers in the past that used that like corrugated, it's like drain tile almost. I hate that. And I have replaced it with this in the past, so I'm a big fan. Big fan. Big fan. Aha! More motors. This is going to be for the Z-axis because it's got the threaded rod integrated. Super enjoy that because I don't have to deal with the Z-coupler, which just increases Z-wobble and other terrible artifacts. So the fact that that's integrated, I really enjoy it. I am sorry for coughing in your guys' ears. I don't mean to cause you harm. I'm just in pain. Alright, there's a lot going on over here too. The reason that I was so freaking hype a second ago is, look at this. They sent us tools. This is a do-it-yourself printer, but Fysetc has included some snips and some of these pretty okay long Allen keys. Big fan of that. We've got some Bowden tube. It looks like it's in the style of Capricorn tubing. We have a 16 gigabyte micro SD card. I hope this is better quality than some of the micro SDs I've had in the past. We will see. Now, inside of this bag, I've also got, let me see. Oh, wrong way. Aha. Oh, you see me? They also included a nice new set of earrings for me. These are the perfect size to fit in my ears. So thank you, Fysetc, for including these Bowden coupler earrings. I'm just kidding, probably. Makes me kind of want to do this. Yep, that's right. You can actually say that you saw somebody put 3D printer parts in their ears. Danek says he wouldn't trust that card. Usually, I don't. So I don't know if this is just because I've been let down by 3D printers in the past, or if it's from getting into the photography stuff that I've been getting really into. At this point, if it's not a Samsung or SanDisk, I have a hard time using them. Right, we've also got a, what is this? Is this Molex? I think this is a Molex adapter. What the? Wait, what do we got going on in here? Oh, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this with my phone camera, but check that out. They made this adapter, they hot glued the wires in. Like, they're not going anywhere. I sure hope I don't ever have to interact with this after it's installed, because I don't wanna. So, like, I think the idea is sound. We'll see. And then we have an Ethernet wire, apparently a 1 meter Ethernet wire. This is the first non-resealable bag that I've seen. What are you? This is Cat 5e. So, pretty decent, pretty decent. I don't know why I need this, but it's you can't have too many Ethernet wires running around, even though I have 1,000 feet of Ethernet somewhere and all the tools. This makes me happy though. Like, they did not have to include these. I mean, I have almost everything that I need here to build this except for the soldering iron for the heat set inserts. Which way do we go now? Let's work our way this way. All right, this is a thing. Here's our plug with our wires, pre-crimped. I love not having to deal with crimps. Okie dokie smoky. There's stuff going on in this bag. Come here. Okay, we have a USB extension. Type A to Type A. And I can confirm the USB does in fact plug into itself. We've also got a Ethernet riser. Does this one work too? It's a little snug. I don't feel comfortable making that turn. Could have been a little longer. What in the world? Okay, this one's also not resealable, but I've never actually seen this. Get out of here. This is a male-to-male USB Type 3 cable. Or at least is claiming to be a Type 3. You can tell it's supposed to be a Type 3 because the way that is blue. A Type A is going to typically be white. Typically. So, I don't know what this is for either. Guys, I have not done a lot of research. I have two friends who have built 0.2s or 0.1s and then updated them to 0.2s. I've not really watched a lot of content about this. What are you? What is this little dude? Network card. We've got a USB network card for the Wi-Fi. All right. Anything else hiding in there? Nope, no more mysteries. So we got a plug, some wires, little network adapter. You can tell I have 3D printers because I just have random size Allen keys just floating all around everywhere. Okay. There's something in here. Oh, this is the screen. I'm not going to open that. Not super exciting. This right here is the PCB for the tool head. We've got some baby fans. Maybe these are going to be quieter than what's in the Anchor Make. We've got some... No way! Alright. We have some Scotch brand 3M VHB tape. At a store that I used to work at, the entire store was held together with this stuff. It was structurally integral. Probably for the enclosure panels. I love VHB tape. We got some more baby fans. I'm thinking these are going to be part cooling fans for our tool head. Big, exciting stuff. Look at me putting things away as I go. Oh, this bag is stout. These bags are not as stout. Let's see. Let's see here. Is this everything? Oh gosh. Alright. I'm afraid that if I open this bag, it's not getting closed back up. Whatever. Yeah. Oh, you tried to run away. This one tried to get away from me. Alright. So I love this. Absolutely love this. Each of these bags is adequately labeled. Not only does it have a QR code for identification, I'm kind of curious. Somebody scan this. Let me scan this code. Let me know what's in there because I'm using my phone right now to show you this stuff, so I can't scan it. I feel like I'm gonna lose 1 billion of these, but all of the little hardware bags are labeled, which is really nice. The last Voron hardware kit that I purchased, everything was not labeled. So I had to spend a whole afternoon at my old job just sorting screws. Not exactly fun, but I had downtime there, so it is what it is. Alright, you think we can put all this stuff back in here? Because I don't. I feel like they had it packaged a really specific way, and I'm just making a mess. And I still have stuff left on the table, but this bag is becoming concerningly full. Nope. I'm beginning to grow mildly optimistic. And it's back in there. It is back in there. Now, the real test, is it going to zip? It zipped. Although it is not as orderly as the way Fysetc sent it to me. Sorry about that, Fysetc. Everyone gets rickrolled from scanning that. Please tell me it was actually Rick Astley. Don't forget, we still have whatever is happening in here. I should maybe be careful with that. Alright, so what do we have going on in this bag? Okay. We've got our Z stepper motor, I think, wire. It says Z. G1. V1. Okay, I don't know what these go to. This says SR and is an end stop. This is a thermistor, heater cartridge, and then Z end stop. So I love that all of these appear to be the appropriate length, which is going to make wire managing this an absolute breeze, because I don't have a bunch of excess wire floating around. So far, I'm really impressed with everything that I'm seeing. Like, everything is labeled. We're able to quickly identify what stuff is. Let's see here. We've got a big spring. I don't know what that's for. I think this is Oh, rad, man. Okay. No, I do know what this is. Yeah. This is an anti-backlash coupler for the Z-axis. That's pretty cool. We've got a belt run. It says burst proof. I shouldn't do what I'm thinking about doing. No. I won't let the intrusive thoughts win. We do have a length of belt. It does not say whether it is Gates belt or not, so I'm inclined to believe that it is not authentic Gates belt. Which, I don't know how much that really matters. I've just been conditioned to believe that I should buy Gates belt if I have to buy belts for 3D printers. Because that's what the internet tells me. I really hope that I don't have to acquire a crimp tool, because I don't have one. So let's see what we have here. We've got our extruder components. This is all of the stuff that goes together to make a BMG extruder. What's happening? What are these? What are these adorable little bars? What in the world? These have Kapton tape on them. But why? What's happening here? What is this adorable little thing that I have a bunch of that appear to have either Kapton tape or like some sort of light diffuser? Like, these little things are yellow. I really think it's Kapton tape. They look threaded. Are these nut bars? Are these for fastening my little bolts into? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't want to lose those things or ruin them. Sent you a file. Thank you, Mark. I will check that in just a second. I'm here. Does anybody else just, when trying to use Discord, does anybody else just spaz out? Because sometimes I try to use Discord, and it like short circuits my brain, and I just forget how to do stuff all the time. I really hope that these are spare plugs, and that I do not, in fact, have to actually crimps, because I don't want to do that. I will if I must. I'm hoping that these are spares and Fysetc are just absolutely stand-up people. I think it's pronounced Fysetc. I'm not 100% sure. I do know that I used to be wrong. I used to say Fysetc, which that's kind of something that registers in my brain. But I don't think it's Fysetc anymore. I do think it's Fysetc. This is like a badge. You guys remember when I was talking on the stickers about the PC badge thing? This is like an actual like computer badge. Like you would, this is good quality sticker. It's pretty neat. I enjoy that. I enjoy that. I still really want to know what these bars are. I haven't looked in the instructions. It's way more fun not to build these. What's up, rail bar? Rail bar. Okay. That's what they're called, is rail bars. Loyal, how are we doing? Thank you, Romulus, for answering my question. Loyal, I'm well aware of how fun it is to not build them because I'm staring at 2 years of not building one. It is a mess. It's got cobwebs, man. It's got cobwebs. I really want someone to just finish it for me. I want it to be done. But, so Loyal, I'm not sure where exactly you came in, but this kit is from Fysetc, and the first thing that I was greeted with is they actually sent me the printed parts, so I don't have an excuse to not get started on this week, maybe? Do we want to start this, like, tomorrow? But total absolute win on actually getting the printed parts with this thing, because that was going to be a nightmare. I love the spiderweb emoji. Yes. Yes. It fits the Halloween feel with my Gordo in Polymaker Silk Orange. Okay, so that makes me feel better. I don't know where these come into play in the build, but I do know that they're neat, and I'm excited to have them. And then we've just got our flanged bearings for our axes. We've got some magnets in here and some yellow die springs for the bed leveling, and then some eBay little footsies, man. So that way this little fella has something to stand on, which is exciting. All right, so let's get this stuff put away and then chucked into its hole and venture into, we've been in here, we've been in here. What's in here? Have you guys figured it out yet? What have we not seen that would be about this size for a 3D printer? What do you think it is? Okay. Good stuff. Alright, so let's get this stuff out of here, and then we're getting close to being done going through everything. What in the world? I have not seen this hot end before. I mean, it's not like I've seen every 3D printer hot end design that there is. However, this is different. Stop trying to roll away. I said stop. So, this heat sink looks a lot like a heat sink design that I have seen from Fysetc. I have one of their Dragonfly hot ends. Looks like these are going to be standard V6 nozzles. It's already tightened on there, which is nice. Might be kind of hard to see. Let me grab something for pointing. I don't feel like a knife is an appropriate pointer. Let's go with something dark. on dark. There is a set screw right here. I'm not sure how well you can see this. And that's going to be for adjusting our heat break, which they included a spare heat break. Was this a spare, or is this interesting? That is a pretty big orifice. But I'm confused. I really don't want to take this whole thing apart. I almost wonder if one of these heat breaks is different than the other in some way. If it's like, gosh, that goes down there. So the button tube goes all the way down, but not far enough that it's going to the nozzle. So it's not like this is adapting down. That might actually just genuinely be a spare. And in an interesting move, okay, with the stuff they included, this is designed to be rigid mounted. Like, you've got 4 screws right here, but they also give you an E3D groove mount adapter. So, what? So now you can mount this up E3D style, but at the same time, that also removes the ability to use the rigid mount. Also, is this the only way that I'm holding the Bowden tube in? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But because Fysetc was generous enough to send me this kit, and they were generous, even more generous, to send it with the printed parts, I'm going to assemble this as they intended with absolutely everything that they sent me to use. I'm just not sure what's going on with this hot end situation. Like, I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I don't know. I have not got into the instructions, so I don't know. Kali threw out a guess for what's in the mystery bag. Romulus says this is the Tornado hot end, which is really funny. My first 3D printer was the TiVo Tornado. The hot end on that was terrible. I hope this is much better. Like, I'm not a speed benchy person. I don't care as much about go fast speed. I love the fact that I have some fast printers and that printers are getting faster, but go fast speed alone is not an incentive for me. I like quicker prints that look good and function. What's nice to me about a machine like this, the Voron V0, is it's going to be able to go really fast. The Voron machines have a really big community around them, which is fantastic. Because what we see with a lot of 3D printers right now is the community is the customer service. A lot of 3D printer manufacturers, I'm not saying all, don't have good customer service. And you have to look to the community for quality customer service. So that's something that I really like about the Voron machines, is they have a huge, huge community on Facebook, on Reddit, on Discord. And that means if I have questions and I'm not able to find the answers through my research, there are people who have already been through this situation and I can lean on. And I don't want to leverage that to tune this machine to be crazy fast, but what I do want to do is leverage that to make this machine print as good as possible. Because in my workshop and my workflow, the most comparable machine that I'm going to have is going to be my A1 Mini when that comes in. So, two adorable little printers head to head, I'm curious to see which one's going to get the most use. I don't know. Builder's Mark talking about the new Pi 5. I want to do some stuff with that. What stuff? I don't know. But I want to do some stuff. Alright, so we also have a bushel of linear rails, which I am not going to take out of the bag. Romulus, I have something really cool regarding slicing. So I just realized we also didn't switch camera views. So Romulus asked if we could, if it would be possible to slice on a Pi 5. I'm using something really cool that I'm pretty confident I could slice on my iPhone. And the experience is good. So far, the experience is good. Really excited about it. I can't talk about it a lot, but it's really awesome. And it does not, the operating system of the device that you're using doesn't matter at all. So, I'm not going to open these because it's really humid and I don't want them to rust, and I don't have any oil sitting nearby. So, when I have some oil around, I will pull those out. Something that they did really nice is they actually included some spare ball bearings for the linear rails, which I'm really excited about because when I was building the motion system on my 2.4, I let the carriage come off of one of the linear rails and lost a bunch of the bearings out of it and had to order a cheap replacement on Amazon and repack the carriage myself. It was not fun. We've got some cable chain, and that's what we've got going on here. Now, I figured out pretty quickly what this was, and I'm sure you guys guessed. It's not a Raspberry Pi, but it is Fysetc's mainboard for the V0. And it's a really nice mainboard. This is the Catalyst. It's based on the ARM A55 and M4 architectures. They've already populated the stepper motors that we need, or stepper drivers. We only need 4. Got a Type-C port right here for something. Everything is really well labeled. There's a NeoPixel header. Is it making people nervous the way that I'm touching this? How I'm just casually all over this mainboard? Now, something that I thought was really cool when I was looking at this kit initially, when I first reached out to Fysetc, is this main board right here, the Catalyst. Not only does it include the 2209s, however, according to what I read, I don't need a Raspberry Pi for this printer. This main board is able to handle the heavy lifting of the Raspberry Pi for Clipper. Now, how does all of that work? I have no idea. I'm not going to pretend like I have any idea. But this main board I'm supposed to be able to use in lieu of having a Raspberry Pi, which is fantastic. Now, I do have a couple of spare Pis in the house, so if that turns out to not be true, or if something happens, then yeah, we can address that when the time comes. We can address that when the time comes. But as of the moment, I'm not planning on having to get a Raspberry Pi. So, that's it. That's everything. This is what we have in the box for the Fysetc Voron 0.2 kit. This is their revision 1.1. I'm really excited. I've been really wanting to build a 0.2 for a long time. I think that the the V0 is an adorable little printer, and some of my friends have them, and I think that they're capable of really cool stuff. I've enjoyed tinkering with Clipper a little bit up to this point. Welcome back, Calyx. So, I've really enjoyed playing around with Clipper, but doing it on a Creality Sonic pad has left some to be desired. Like, I have issues where my Sonic pad is just like, I'll come out here and the thing will just be turned off for no reason. No power outages or anything. I love the Bamboo because it is hassle-free and I don't have to tinker with it. But I do enjoy having a machine that I can play with a little bit if I don't have much else going on. So I do think that the 0.2 is going to be a really good like test bench, get to play around machine. And winter is coming here in Ohio. Like, we've got a break in the weather. Also, if you guys can hear the sounds, the Jake break going on, I'm really sorry. The highway is less than half a mile from my house, so I hear it all the time. But I've dealt with it my entire life. Like, I still live in the same neighborhood I grew up in. I do live by myself, though. Me and my dog. But I'm overall really impressed with the kit. Everything is packaged really well. Everything is in its place. Like, these extrusions seem to be pretty good quality. The foam is decent. We received what I can only assume to be an authentic Meanwell power supply, which that is huge news. We've got all of the panels to enclose the printer, and then we also have all, and I do mean all, of the printed parts, including the aesthetic only ones. So, I guess the only thing that we have to do at this point is, winter is every day. Calyx, it was like 85 degrees today, man. It is not winter yet. It's coming. It's 70 right now. It was 83 degrees, dude. It is not winter yet. It's going to feel like winter tonight. But I'm really excited to get to build this thing. I've been wanting a V0 for a while, and Fysetc is hooking it up. So, after the stream, I'm going to update the description, but I'm going to give you guys a link to the Fysetc store. They have not paid me in any way, shape, or form. I'm not being paid to promote this product, and I do not have an affiliate link for their store. However, they were kind enough to supply us with this enclosure, so that way we can build it on a series of streams and then take a look at it. So, if you're interested in building your own Voron 0.2, please be sure to check out the Fysetc kit. Now, we haven't got into actually building it yet, but I'm really impressed with what I've seen so far. So I think it's worth at least taking a look at. I mean, that's kind of it. You guys have anything that you want to talk about? How's your day? That was long. But the last hour or so has been really fun getting to hang out with you guys. After my adventure to find USB-C cables, which I haven't used yet. Sorry about that. The stream crashed. That was pretty cool, but we got the phone working. So, which reminds me, my phone's probably gonna die soon. Oh, the gimbal does not like that. Oh, that's warm. Go ahead and turn that off. That's it, guys. I mean, I don't really have a lot else to do this evening. It is 9:40, which means our good friend Patrick W3D is going to be going live on Twitch here in about 20 minutes. The main board includes a Raspberry Pi Fysetc clone. So the Pi is built into the main board. It's pretty neat. I'm excited about that. I mean, it's nice to not have to go looking for a Raspberry Pi. I have some other projects that I want to do, and I don't want to give up one of my other Raspberry Pis. So if I don't have to buy one, and I don't have to give one up that I need for another project, we'll run with it. That makes me really happy to know that I don't have to source a Raspberry Pi. But, guys, that's all I have for you this evening. I really appreciate everybody for stopping and hanging out. If you've had some fun, give us a like, maybe share this with a friend. If this is your first time checking out the channel, be sure to check out some of the other videos that we have going on. We took a little bit of a break the last couple of weeks for some mental health and recoup, and also because I have been sick. So recording has sounded like it would be a real struggle and not physically or mentally conducive to anything. But the plan is to get back on track with a regular upload next week. we are going to work on getting our Voron 0.2 build series scheduled, which means if you want to be a part of that, be sure to go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell. We're about to hit 600 subscribers, and I am super happy about that. I'm really happy for every single person who has joined in our journey so far, and it means the world to me. Being able to do streams like this and make videos for you guys is a lot of fun for me, and it's really helping me to kind of push myself out of my comfort zone and grow as a person. So I appreciate everybody for stopping and hanging out and having a good time. I mean, I don't know what else. Oh, the main board has Clipper already installed. Love that. I love that. So it's gonna have like next to no work. Famous last words. I feel like this is going to be a moderately not terrible build process because it looks like Fysetc took care of some of the thinking. So I'm not sure exactly what the game plan is going to be. I don't know if we're going to do a stream a week. I don't know if we're going to try to segment this up. But I do know I want to get this built pretty soon. So if you don't already, go ahead and give us a subscribe here. I'll throw up a community post, or follow me on Twitter at RemThompsonRTMS, and I will post when we're going live there. Guys, my throat hurts. I've had some fun. I'm tired, and I'm going to go hang out.